Yeah. Here we go. Aswand Cruickshank, your one and only Move Swiftly speaker, checking in for a daily Move Swiftly thought, giving you a perspective on teamwork that you will not get anywhere else. This morning, I was at a different LA Fitness than I normally go to because I have a business conference to be in Miami, so I'm in a different location. And you know, when you go as early as I do, when you go at 5 a.m. in the morning, you get that crew of people that's waiting at like 4:55, 4:50. You know, it's like a drug. I remember actually when I worked at LA Fitness, and I had to, at the time my car had gotten repossessed and I had to carpool with my mother, and it was always those people right there early in the morning. It's like a drug for people. That's why the fitness industry is an industry that I love. I have an incredible amount of passion for, and it's an industry that will never die. You know, it's like a drug to people. There's some people like myself who cannot start the day without a workout, who cannot start the day without getting those endorphins. All right. So we're waiting for the gym to open up, and like I mentioned, this is a new crew. This is a new crowd to me. You know, it's a different crew than what I'm normally used to. And there was a lady there who I was kind of overhearing a conversation. You could tell that there's a black lady there who was having a conversation with one of the regulars, and they asked her, you know, how many more weeks? And she goes, 2 weeks. And as I was listening to that conversation, I kind of got the sense, or I figured it out, that she was talking about 2 weeks until she retires. It was 2 weeks until she retires. So one of the guys asked, so, you know, when do you officially, is that when you officially retire? And then she shoots back with, well, technically I'm retired now, but because of this with, you know, whatever the package was or whatever the 401k was and all that kind of stuff, I have to do this in order to get this, in order to get these benefits, yada, the way the benefits worked, all that kind of shit, right? And then there was a guy who jumped in the conversation. There was a different dude that jumped in the conversation, and he goes, hey, nowadays, based on the way the government's working, you might not get anything for your 401k. And it got me thinking about just him saying that in itself. It got me thinking about what we aspire to have, and you know, this bullshit concept that we have out there of a secure job. All right, I'm here to tell you, you know, just based on that little snippet that I got, and based on the way she was talking in terms of, you know, she's still gonna have to do this even in retirement, I'm still gonna have to work, you know, all the kind of stuff. And based on a lot of the things I hear through my work and through the lens of a lot of different, being an entrepreneur myself and having had tons of jobs and been in tons of situations, there is no such thing as a secure job. There's no such thing as a secure job. Stop looking and stop chasing a secure job. That is the main thing that you need to extract from today's Move Swiftly thought. Get away from this concept that there's some security in having a job. The only security you're gonna have is your mindset. Is if you decide, look, I'm gonna shape up, I'm gonna stop spending money on bullshit. I'm gonna stop spending money on stuff that is not making me money. I'm gonna stop spending money on stuff that isn't gonna create opportunities in the future. I'm gonna stop spending my money on things that have absolutely no value after I buy it. And I'm gonna start creating opportunities and creating revenue streams so I can create my own 401k. I can create my own 401k based on the product and the strategic planning that I've made and the things I know I'll be passionate about, the things that I know nobody has to pay me to do. Nobody has to pay me to get up and run every single morning. I love doing it. So in my mind, what I say is, so I'm going to put my resources and my time into joining a run club. I'm going to put my time into creating a run event like the Move Swiftly Marathon. That's what I mean when I say stop looking for a secure job and start seeking out how you can be secure in your mindset, in your own mind. Create those opportunities, because just like this lady, again, she must have worked, I'm assuming she's worked for whatever company for years upon years upon years, and she's expecting some 401k, she's expecting some sort of some pot of gold at the end of this journey, and it's just not going to be there because of the circumstances, because in fact nowadays, you know, seeking a secure job is almost like that's taking more of a risk nowadays. All right, so take that into consideration as you're going out and doing your work and thinking about what can I create that's going to be of value for the future, and that you can continue to sell and resell and resell and resell and resell. I can continue to resell and resell all of my intellectual property, all of my books, all of the videos that you see here. You know, there's ways of creating opportunities, and there's ways of packaging everything I'm doing and selling it. That is the mindset that we must take, all right? Dive deeper into all of this on makeyourmove.com, makeymove.com. One-stop shop for all your teamwork and personal development needs. Aswand Cruickshank, your one and only Move Swiftly speaker. Checking out. You guys continue to move swiftly. We will talk more soon.